Hello friends, I'm Monica. Welcome to Fun Gardening. Today I'll talk about geranium flowers. They come in different colors and different varieties. There are two varieties. One are simple plants, their leaves are different, and the other variety is drooping variety, trailing variety. Their leaves are different. Their leaves look like ivy leaves. They are called ivy geranium. You can see the difference in leaves. In ivy geranium, leaves are pointed, little pointed, and they thick in texture. In normal geranium, leaves are their lobes are rounded lobes. Their corner margins are rounded, and in geranium they are pointed and they look like ivy leaves and thick textured, and different colors also come in this geranium. I have few colors. Let us see. This is pink geranium and the second one is white. This is red geranium, very bright colored red geranium. This geranium is multi-walled flowers. They are thick flowers. This is magenta, and they are also multi-walled. They are called double-petaled geranium flowers, and those the two initial ones were single-petaled. These flowers look very beautiful. They come in grow in branches. This is one bunch is one inflorescence, so they come in bunches and look very beautiful. This is magenta colored flower, and keep on pinching or deadheading the spent flowers. They look like small roses. When you see individual flower, it look like small rose flower or some other thick beautiful flower. These are the petal buds. So keep on deadheading the spent flowers so that new buds get energy to bloom. These are white geranium. They are also multi world or the double geraniums, and the that was initial one was white single petal. This is also red colored geranium ivy. I have two varieties of geranium ivy. This is red variety, and it was in full sun, so its condition is little down. You can see the soil is also towards drier side, because in hanging baskets we cannot look at the soil, whether it is fully moist or dried. This is another geranium. In this pot I grew two red geraniums and one very small 2-inch size baby plant or seedling, and these are red and they are in full sun. And this is the white one which I grew I had grown small seedling of this white one. These are two plants, and their leaves are faded as they are earlier in winter season they were getting half day sun, but now they are getting full day sun, which is not good for geranium. So when you grow geranium, always keep on deadheading the dead flowers so that the flowering time this elongates the flowering time when you keep on deadheading the spent flowers. Now we come to the growing conditions. When first of all, when you purchase any geranium plant from nursery, either we purchase small seedlings or a bigger plant. So these are all I purchased. Bigger plants means 2, 3, 4-inch bigger plant. They were in black polythene bags, and seedlings were in small seedling tray. These two I bought seedlings. And whenever you when you purchase the plant, purchase a healthy plant. Check your plant properly which you are purchasing. These were very small. Purchase healthy plant. Look at the leaves properly. Check the leaves properly from both the sides, from underside or from the upper side. There should not be any pest or fungal infection, otherwise your plant will not survive or will not flower properly. In my this magenta flower, when I bought that flower, it had some fungal infection on the back side of leaves. Initially I didn't check, but when I saw there were brown patches of fungus on lower side of leaves, then I sprayed imidacloprid medicine twice, thrice, or even more than that. I kept on spraying every week, and now my plant is healthy. But you purchase healthy plant when you first of all purchase the plant, and always grow these plants in all seasonal plants always grow in 9-inch pot, because their roots are root system is not very big, and they grow in 9-inch pot very well. If you choose a very big pot, 12-inch pot or bigger pot for these plants, the plant will not flourish well. It will first develop, it will spend all its energy in developing roots, and will not grow properly and bloom properly. So choose a 9-inch pot. Then make soil. For making soil, take 1 part garden soil, 1 part river sand, and 1.5 part of vermicompost or any cow dung manure, or and add 1 handful of bone meal powder and half teaspoon of fungicide to make the soil mixture, and grow your plant in that soil mixture. So, and initially keep on pinching the plant. Pinching means cutting the, as I have shown you, pinch the growing point initially before plant starts forming buds. Initially when your plant is small, to make your plant bushy, because each inflorescence arises from different branches. So to make bushy, initially 1 or 2 times, but not more than that, pinch the growing point to make your plant bushy. And after growing, keep it in a place where they get 2 to 3 hours of sunlight, not more than that, maximum 3 hours of sunlight. And the other day they require bright sunlight, or bright sunlight but not direct sun. So keep in such a place where they can get 2 to 3 hours of direct sun in the morning, and rest of the day shade, but indirect bright light. This is the ideal position for this plant. And if you are living in a place, in a very cold place, then you keep it in full sun. If your season atmosphere temperature is very low, and in normal conditions, high temperatured areas, keep them in 2 to 3 where they get 2 to 3 hours of sunlight. That is ideal for them. Keep the soil moist. Water when the upper layer of soil is dry. Don't overwater your plant. That will cause root rot, and plant naturally, then plant will not flower if roots rot. And after that, when buds start to form, or before that also, if your plant, when your plant is established in the pot, then start giving liquid fertilizer every 10 days. Every 10 days. And when your plant starts blooming, and after starts forming buds, not blooming, when your plant starts forming buds, then after that stage, when buds start to come, give liquid fertilizer, organic liquid fertilizer, which I make with the help of vermicompost or any organic manure and mustard cake powder. Dissolve 500 or 200 grams of mustard cake powder and 200 grams of cow dung manure or vermicompost in 10 liter bucket of water, and let it dissolve for 2-3 days. Then take 1 liter of water from that bucket and dilute it to 10 liters, or add it to 10 liter water to dilute it, and give that water every week to your plant. Or if this organic manure you are not able to form, you can purchase any flower booster fertilizer from market, and you can also take half teaspoon of DAP and half teaspoon of potash, dissolve it in 1 liter of water, and give that water to your plant every week when it starts blooming or budding. So that will increase the number of flowers in your plant. And mustard cake powder is mustard cake fertilizer is a miracle fertilizer for these flowering plants. So when your plants, as I said, keep on deadheading individual flower, and when the whole inflorescence is spent, then cut the inflorescence from the base, as have shown you. Cut it from the base, the whole stalk, cut it from the base, and that will increase the blooming period of your plant. So friends, this is, and keep on checking your plant for any pest or any fungal infection. If there is any infection, add any fungicide to the liquid fertilizer which you give every week. Alternate weeks you can add fungicide powder, 1/4 spoon to that liquid fertilizer to prevent any fungal infection. These are my petunias. Now these are ivy, geranium. So friends, this is all about geranium plant. These are very beautiful plants. So next season these are winter flowering plants, and we grow them in September or October, and they bloom the whole winter season. And then if you protect them, if you are the area where you live is not very hot, then you can preserve these plants during summers also. In my place where I live, it's very difficult to preserve them, save them in summer. So I will make a video on that also, and I try every year by cutting or by saving the mother plant. So this year also I'll make video and try to save that. This is all about geranium, friends. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel